Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel Fluent English Language and Spoken Classes. I am Kumar and I have brought another very interesting video of preposition. Many of my students asked me to prepare it because they are often confused in the time of using preposition in competitional examinations. It is also true, and you know better, that using proper preposition is not so easy. You have experienced. It is because students don't like to read preposition deeply. They are in hurry and they always search for shortcut techniques. And I believe that if you read preposition with better and rich concept deeply and peacefully, of course you can be able to solve all the questions of competitional examination or your board examination or any other examination so easily. It is nothing difficult, I assure you. So let us begin the video, okay? Preposition. As the word suggests you can see pre and position. Pre and position. It means something or that which is placed before. Which is placed before. Position. Position means place given. Position given, place given to something, to that word. To understand this, you can see this sentence. I saw few children in the park. In this sentence, you can see something has been placed before. So what has been placed before? This word has been placed before the park. It is okay. So preposition definition you have seen this. There is no need to explain the definition, but I will like to explain preposition with definition in a very easy way. Preposition is a word that shows a relation of noun or pronoun to a noun or adjective or verb. You can follow the sentences here, okay? Examples I have written. So, okay. So what I told you, preposition, there are two things here, pre and position. Something means this, it is something is donated to preposition actually. Something that is placed before, okay? According to definition, preposition is a word that is used to show the relation of a noun or pronoun with a verb or with an adjective or with any other word. So, I saw few children in the park. The tiger jumped upon them. My father is fond of music. In these three instances, I will like to explain something. Here, you can see the preposition in, and in second line you can see the preposition upon. In the third line you can see the preposition of, okay? So, this is noun, this is pronoun, this is again noun. For the first sentence, you can see the relation of noun with another noun, okay? Noun and noun. So, relation between two things in first line. Relation between two things, children and park. This is noun, this is noun. Relationship has been shown by the help of in preposition. In the second line, you can see the preposition upon. In it is here showing the relation of pronoun with the verb jumped. Means preposition also we use to show the relation of a noun or pronoun to verb. And in third line, my father is fond of music. In this sentence, preposition of, you are looking, it is talking the relation, means this is noun, okay, relation of noun with adjective. This is adjective, okay. This is, I told you, verb. This is pronoun, okay. So what have you seen? You have seen that preposition is used to show the relation of noun with another noun. Relation of noun or pronoun, this is pronoun. There may be noun also. Relation of noun or pronoun with any verb. This is second example I have written here. And preposition also shows the relation of noun with adjective. This is clear that preposition is used to show the relation of a noun or pronoun with another word. Word means another thing. It can be verb, it can be adjective, it can be noun, it can be pronoun. It is okay? Now I would like to explain. Preposition is mostly used before object. Now what is this? You have seen just now, this is the verb, this is noun. It is okay. The same thing I am saying, it is object. Okay? No confusion. You have seen here the verb, it is object, it is noun, it is standing for children, another noun. Okay, but it is preposition, and this also can be spoken or understood as object. This is object. This is object. Object of preposition. Yes, I told you a preposition mostly stands before object, and this is object. Okay, this is object. Sometimes objects may be two or more. So let us take an example for this. So okay students, first of all I would like to tell you that preposition, first of all you have read, preposition shows the relation of noun or pronoun with something. Something means another noun, another pronoun, or verb or adjective. And to the noun or pronoun that we use after preposition, we also call object. So means object is written after preposition, or preposition is used before object. Preposition is used before object. So let us take example of how to use two objects or more objects after preposition. Sometimes object can be two or more, because I told you just now. We don't use preposition all the time. Everywhere prepositions are not used. There are some prepositions which you don't use before noun of place or time. For, from, in, on. They are omitted if noun of place or noun of time is given. They are omitted, okay, they are omitted before noun of place or time. Noun noun of place, noun of time is given. There you don't need to use for, from, in, on. You may like, you will feel that there can be use of for, maybe from, maybe in or on, but you don't use. It is rule and we should follow it. Let us take an instance. Okay, he could not run a yard. Okay, maybe you are feeling to use for, but we should not use for because this is noun, a yard. Okay, noun of place it is actually. Okay, so therefore we should not use any preposition from here, especially for, from, in, on, anyone. We should not use. Okay, let us take another example. I wrote a letter last month. Okay, last month. This is indicating time. Maybe you are feeling to use any preposition from here. No, any preposition, this for anyone you want to use. Maybe you are thinking there should be used, but we should not use because it is noun of time. It is noun of time. It is okay, final. Before noun of place, noun of time, we should not use for, from, in, on, anyone. Just now we were discussing how to recognize preposition, how to use preposition, and what is object. There can be two objects and so on things. Now let us see another thing of preposition. Sometimes it happens relative pronoun is used in the sentence, and if your relative pronoun is object of the sentence, and in this situation preposition is used at the end of the sentence. Let me clean this. Just now I told you if a relative pronoun is used, relative pronoun, THAT, that, or WH word, what, which, when, relative pronoun is used as object of a sentence, and in this situation your preposition should be written at the end. Okay, it is like this instance. What are you looking for? Actually it is interrogative sentence. Okay, so interrogative sentence, and it is actually relative pronoun. Just now you can see here, and you can see if it is actually object. Okay, it is object, and therefore preposition will be written at the end of the sentence. It is okay. Another instance you can take. Which room do you like to stay in. Okay, actually this is interrogative sentence, and but we are reading preposition, and I am telling you, if your sentence contains a relative pronoun, in this situation your preposition will be written at the end of the sentence. If your relative pronoun is object of the sentence, it is okay. Object, like it acts like object. What are you looking for? Okay, and which room do you like to stay in? In this, both of the examples you have seen relative pronoun, okay, and preposition we are using at the end of the sentence. It's okay. Now we will see the kinds of preposition. I am stepwise going to explain you about preposition. Just now we were discussing to understand what is preposition actually, no, and what is object of preposition. You have read there can be one object, maybe two object. Okay, preposition is used before noun or pronoun, and it has relation with another noun, another pronoun, maybe verb or maybe adjective. Examples have been given already earlier. Okay students, in my next video I will explain classification of preposition, and I will also explain very easy way, very easy techniques to use them. Okay, subscribe this channel please, and press bell icon so that you can receive updated videos. I like to be connected with you. Share it to your friends, relatives and families. Like it. Thank you for watching.